Yo, what's up guys? Nanjiroh here, welcome to another video. So as promised, this is the video where I'm going to be showing you guys my Take 2 draft. So, let me go ahead and clarify. For this video, I'm only showing you what I'm picking from my deck. Like, generally, I like to do it now, and then I just kind of wait a few days, and then I go ahead and play the games. I don't play the games immediately. Usually because I'm not in like the right like mindset for them. I'll probably actually play these games fairly soon, but not for this video, obviously. All right, so I'm gonna pick Sword. I'm picking Sword because I actually have Sword dailies today, so I don't want to play Sword and Constructed. So naturally, I'm gonna play it here. All right, so so this one, it's not even a question at all. It's two good cards versus two bad cards. So, alright, so the reason why Castle Sky and Rogue's Creed are bad is because like they both require you to want to play a certain playstyle that you're gonna be unlikely to draft for in Take 2. Whereas the Leonidas is a late game bomb. The Maisie is a very good swing card, even if I can get it, but most likely she'll just be a 2/2, and that's perfectly fine because you want 2 drops in Take 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and go left. Okay. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and go right. The reason why I'm going right is because like Vagabond Frog has a lot of value over, say, that of the Quick Player, because I'm basically choosing between a creature and a removal spell for this one. The Art of Ninja also scales. The Unbridled Fury is very hard to skill. Like Unbridled Fury requires you to have a board. Art of the Ninja will always do 4 and has some bonus value later in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. For this one's a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to go with the Bladed Hedgehog here. However, Geno is very strong in Take 2, but ultimately, the Bladed Hedgehog is a 2-drop. Again, you want to try to draft for 2s when possible. Additionally, I'm going to get a Momo as well. The Momo is nice on 3 and will basically have more or less the same role as Geno. Geno is a silver, so there's going to be a strong chance that I can get it later in my draft anyway. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and draft right. So Avant Blader is a card I like a lot. And Rabbit Ear Attendant is a card that can like let me draw cards, so that's always good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and draft those. Alright, so for this one's a little bit harder. I'm thinking that my play is to go for Earthshock Ogre as well as Goblin Princess. Now don't get me wrong, the Dance of Death is very strong, so is Wandering Bard Elta. However, I want to try to draft a few bombs or so, because I do have some 2-drops and I have been like fairly safe. And the Earthshock Ogre as well as Goblin Princess will give me some plays in the mid game, which I currently lack. Alright, so for this one, again, it's kind of difficult. I'll probably get right here just because I'll get a Bane card that's Bane and Stealth. So that's actually a very nice combination of keywords, because it'll let me choose when I want to kill something with it, and that's very nice. It'll also force an opponent to give me a premium kill, because if he plays anything with 2 HP with 2 attack or less, I can just trade into those for days. Additionally, Monica is a very good card, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. Alright, so this one, again, it's a little bit harder just because like I get a 3 and a 4, or I get a 2 and a 5, but the 2 and a 5 is also technically a 2, 5, and a 6. The reason why it's a 2, 5, and a 6 is because Naval Simone is a 2-drop, but she has Enhance and can become a 6-drop with Ward. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. Additionally, Kunoichi Master, the last time I played Take 2, was very nice and let me win quite a few games. Thief is kind of a little bit understated, and Mirage Defender doesn't do enough, because as you may know, I'm not really big on passive wards. Okay, so for this one again is a no-brainer. Well, it's almost a no-brainer. So Lion Champion is very good. So is Explosion, well, at least in Take 2 anyway, and as well as Surefire Billet. So these cards are all very good, but the key factor here is I can play Gruff earlier, and Gruff will work as another rush card for if I have to use Evos earlier if I'm trying to conserve Evos. So that's gonna be why I take that here. Alright, so here again, fairly no-brainer. I'm gonna take Naval Guard Simone because again she scales. Additionally, I'm getting more removal as well, so that's always nice. Alright, so here I get another chance to take the explosion. I'm gonna go ahead and take it this time because this time I'm getting another ward. Now obviously this ward is not nearly as good as Lion Champion. In fact, Lion Champion is strictly better. However, you want to get AoE when you can get AoE because like Sword is notorious for not having AoE. So naturally people are gonna play like I don't have AoE, and I can always go ahead and blow them out with the explosion if I happen to draw it. Additionally, Wise Memory isn't really that good. So again, this one, similar to my last few ones. Naval Simone is very good. She scales. Spring Cleaning is terrible. Assault Commander is good, but not great because I did not draft tokens. And Forged Weaponry is very good if I have a creature in play, and for some reason I'm like allowed to go face because I can just like hit them in the face for like 1 billion. All right. So for this one is again very weird. I'm not sure what I'll ultimately take here. I might take the Jolly Roger just because Jolly Roger is actually like kind of nuts sometimes. And Konoichi is kind of good because like my 6s and 7s are looking kind of weak, so I'll probably just go ahead and take this. All right, so this one again, it's relatively no-brainer. I have to take the Fina as well as Alcat. Now, ordinarily, I really don't like Alcat. However, Alcat's kind of good here because I have a lot of 2-drops. The Fina's kind of good as well, just because she's a 5/6. The 5/6 stat line is a very good one, and she gives me a little bit of like deck thinning, so that's kind of nice. Whereas Spellbook Decryption is a 6 mana, do nothing but draw 3 cards, which is kind of greedy because, as you know, I don't have Bahamut's in this deck, so I don't really have anything that like I'm like wanting to look for. I have the Elta as well, but the Elta is like, I don't like it, so. Alright, so for this one, again, I'm going to go ahead and go right here. Action Stray is very good from the few games I've played with it. Now, notably, you'll see that I don't really have 3-drops, but I have a lot of 2, oh sorry, I don't have, what is that, 4-drops? Sorry, 4-drops. But I do have a lot of 2-drops in order to go ahead and make up for it, so I think that's fine. And then lastly, for my last 2 choice, wow. Huh. Okay, well, this one's going to be difficult. So, do you remember that when you're doing this, you can go ahead and you can look to see what you have currently, and that does help you decide things. So, ordinarily, if I had drafted more commanders, I would have been willing to take the support cannon. However, I do not have commanders, so I'm just going to take the second Leonidas, as well as the Hero of Antiquity. So, let's go ahead and wait. Please don't tell me. Okay, thank God I didn't hit play. Alright. So let's go ahead and look at our end result. Alright, so again, the curve's kind of weird. It's not awful, but it's not bad either. Like, I have a solid amount of 2 and 3 drops. Now for the most part, the majority of my 2 drops, they're all 2/2s, which is the stat line that you want when you're doing this. Just because if you're trying to play like 1/3s or like 1/2s or like 1/1s or whatever, you're going to get train wrecked. I have good things to do in the mid game. Now, unfortunately, unlike some of my other drafts as of late, I don't have Olivia and I don't have Bahamut, so this will be a little bit harder. But the Leonidas makes up for that a little bit, just because like if I can get the Leonidas in play and they can't remove it, or they do remove it and they don't actually kill me, then yeah, like there's gonna be some fire up in here. Abnitus to the rescue. So I'll go ahead and show you the. Oh my God! Stop. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys the games later. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.